How you doing? Nothing but fun and excitements, huh? Oh, frig, boys. I got more shit going on laying around than a dumb guy at a fuck off convention, but, here's a 289. This here's my 5-bolt bell housing 289. Right? That's the motor. If I can get her to run, we'll jam that thing in old shitbox Mercury over here. This here, if you saw it to pont it and you know anything about this shit, see if you can get a good view of it. Oh, you see them bars right there? GT40P head. This is a 1999 302. Ripped all the upper intake and lower intake, all that goddamn fuel injected intake shit off, and it's laying in a pile. Scored this aluminum intake from a buddy at work. Josh Words, thank you very much. That's my son. Kind of, sort of. He scored me this old Ford aluminum intake, right? Like early 80s 5-liter Mustangs wore these. It's got a 650 double pumper Holly that really needs to be rebuilt by somebody that knows how to fucking rebuild carburetors. And we'll do it for like, a 12-pack of beer. Right now I've been working on trying to get this busted up fan off here, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Pretty sure all this crap has to come off because I'm not running a serpentine belt. You guys check this shit out though. I swear, it's hard to see right now because the fan. Is it just me or that crank ain't in the middle of the engine? Or the pulley isn't, how's that? So, we gotta do a whole bunch of shit there. Took the Merc today. She's still overheating, even with the new fan. A big-ass 16-inch, 3,000 CFM fan, right? Still overheats. So, I pulled the thermostat apart, yanked the guts out of it, put that back in. Just the empty thermostat housing back in. And we pulled this plate off. Started to whip you around like that. This plate was sitting, carburetor sitting on top of the intake. All right, it's got coolant comes up through here and out the back. This 289 had one where it had this antler come up and into the carburetor, no coolant going through. So we yanked that out, threw that in the car. I don't know if any of that made sense. I'll show you again sometime when it ain't darker than fuck out. But I'm hoping that this little bastard will run under 200 degrees for me. Because I just want to drive it. But that's where we're at with Project Shitbox Mercury here. $300, $50. Got a manual bell housing. Actually, I get the whole 3-speed manual transmission with the 289. I'm going to try throwing the bell housing on her, mount the starter up, and try to make this piece of shit run on the engine stand. When I got her, she was seized up. And I got her unseized now. It'll turn over some. But it's got just horrid looking shit down the goddamn son of a bitch. But if it wasn't all fucked up, I wouldn't have it, right? So that's the project plan. This is going to go in the car eventually with an FMX transmission hooked onto it. Or else we'll end up just ripping the heads off of it and putting those on another 302 that isn't a fucking pain in the ass. So far, everything I've tried taking off this has had at least one bolt snap off. These old engines, everything just unbolts. The freaking 99, no, giant pain in my freaking cunt hair. But that's where we're at, boys. Y'all have fun, smoke cigarettes, and remember, America kicks ass. God bless.